What's good, everybody? Welcome to Bowler's Paradise. My name is Ben. I'm a USB-C Silver Certified Coach, and today we are taking a look at the all-new Verge Hybrid from DV8. We are going real hard in this pre-Christmas new release season, so be sure you are subscribed to the channel. While you're down there, make sure you've hit that notification bell too, so you don't miss out on the next review. For the 6th time, DV8 comes out with another Verge to highlight their high-end symmetrical bowling balls. The Verge Hybrid is made up of things we've already seen from DV8, just in a different combination. This one features the same threshold core, which has been the same since 2019 with its 2.47 RG and an 0.49 differential. For the cover, DV8 took the formula from the Chill and added some Pearl and some HK22, all to create the Inciter Max Flip HK22 hybrid cover finished to 1500 grit polished out of the box. For the layout, I went with a 4.5 by 5 by 4 2LS layout. This is the same layout I actually used on the Zen Soul, a hybrid symmetrical piece from 900 Global, which I liked a lot. It was just missing a little bit of downlane kick. Now with the Verge Hybrid, my hope was to see a little bit more of what I saw out of the Soul, with a slightly higher carry percentage yielded from the highly responsive HK22 additive. And on the lanes, it took a while to get to the spot, but once I did, this thing was a menace to the pins. The Verge Hybrid does a great job illustrating the 3 phases of ball motion: skid, hook, and roll. It's clean for the first half of the lane, stands up strong once it hits friction, and changes direction quickly, all to get into a heavy roll through the pins. Now over time, this will wear out as any bowling ball does, and you'll have to choose either to maintain the lane shine to keep it clean through the middle part of the lane, or to keep the cover around say 4000 grit and blend out the friction a bit more. But out of the box, the Verge Hybrid does a great job on this house shot. With a little more volume, I think this piece would have looked even better, but the Brunswick brands have really dialed in how to use that HK22 in these hybrid releases, and as a bowler, that has me excited. On the list of potential downsides, the Verge Hybrid might be a bit stronger than it needs to be. It has a very defined motion when it hits friction, which I think it would be great for a lot of bowlers, but being this strong, it limits the success those with a low rev rate might have with it. But when considering pairings for this piece, I think putting it with the Ebonite Emerge and the Teal Rhino Pro from Brunswick would be a great 3-ball bag. You could keep the Rhino dull and blend out the over-under conditions with it early, and then go to the Verge as transition sets in, and lastly, once there's a lot of friction, you can move in even further with the Emerge. That's an ideal scenario for a league setting, but also between those 3, you do have a lot of flexibility when you need it. Moving to our Crossbrand comparisons, I first took a look at the TNT Infused, and even though they're both orange symmetric hybrids, the Verge is notably earlier than the TNT, and even the covers also feel much different from each other. The shape of the Infused is likely better for higher rev players, as it lays off at the end of the pattern and goes forward, while the Verge would be better for balanced bowlers to blend developing friction in the track area out and swish pins. Then I grabbed the Nuclear Forge from Motive, as it has similar core numbers, but you can see how insanely cleaner the Pearl cover is on the Forge, allowing the ball to clear the mids better than the Verge and generate its angle further down the lane. The overall strength of these 2 pieces and the continuous way they get through the pins are both actually pretty similar, but the Nuclear Forge is just able to clear more friction and save energy for when it gets down lane. But with that, here's my recommendations for the bowlers I think would match up well with this piece. The first is the balanced bowler. If you can play this thing in the track area, you're just gonna smash pins. When it's clean through the mids, it'll tear off the spot and pack 10 straight back. When it starts to hook early, it'll control the friction and swish pins all day long. The second recommendation is for bowlers who bowl on Brunswick Pro Anvil lane surfaces. Now, I personally have a love-hate relationship with that lane surface, but this one just feels like a ball that would tear it up when you need early control. I've always seen better shapes on that specific lane surface type with shiny equipment, and the Verge Hybrid is shiny enough to match up, but strong enough to blend the friction instead of flipping off of it. The all-new Verge Hybrid from DV8 might be a simple combination of proven technologies by the brands of Brunswick, but it's also a combination that, in the right hands, will put you on the verge of your best scores yet. And you can pick this up today and much more at bowlersparadise.com. Be sure you use the discount code YouTube at checkout for free shipping. Thank you to my friend Nick Pluff for the drilling of this piece, and to Dale's Weston Lanes for letting us film this video. If you haven't yet, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for more ball and product reviews. But as always, remember you guys, Having the right ball in your hands? Now that's a bowler's paradise. Peace.